Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Indiana Pacers. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Leonard outside. Parker outside. 4 on the clock. Pacers with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Lewis. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Now here's Parker.
Pacers foul. Freddie Lewis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard on the wing. From the high post. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Back to O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Daniels. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Kawhi Leonard. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
A guy who keeps to himself quite a bit, Kawhi Leonard, more tries to lead by example and holds himself to the highest standards on the floor.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Granger. Here's Daniels. Robinson defending. Here's Granger. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Inside. Here's O'Neal. And he converts the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Gervin, no good. Pass to Granger. Shoots over Robinson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Daniels. George for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Gervin. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Daniels. Over Robinson. Daniels misses. Ball stolen. Down low. Shoots over Robinson. And once again off the mark by Indiana. San Antonio with the ball. That three's off the mark. Poke loose. Here's Daniels. Lets the 3 fly. And Parker pulls it down.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
For your Pacemates dance team.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. George outside. On the take. It's good.
Their defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
Pass to Gervin. Here's Leonard. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
To the paint. Nice shot by George. George has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, a nice, strong play that time. And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Here's Lewis. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's the 3. George's shot is off. San Antonio leading. Here's Leonard. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Here's George. Here's O'Neal. The rebound by Duncan.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
In transition, here come the Pacers. Pass to Daniels. Out to the wing. To the middle. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Back to Parker. From the high post. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
You gotta love his unselfishness. And you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Granger. George outside. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. George has got 7 points.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
High arcing shot. Gervin with the bucket.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Pass to Granger. Launches a 3. And he can't get that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Gervin. Here's Robinson. The shot's good.
David
Robinson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Count that one.
Yeah, Paul George, too nice from that distance. Just gets up there with confidence and knocks that one down.
Leonard on the wing. Back to Parker. Here's Gervin. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Timeout. Fans your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
The Spurs making a switch here. Indiana trailing here. To the left wing. The Pacers again can't hit. And it's the Spurs ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball.
Pacers ball.
Here's Boosie. Parker defending. Now a timeout called by Indiana. Here's George.
The loudest sections get T-shirts. Let me hear you. Yes, Pendleton. Here are your Indiana Pacemates. Great show. Let's thank them, everyone.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Parker. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Aldridge. Out to the right wing. Here's Bowen. That one doesn't drop. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Boosie. For 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Ginobili. George defending. Here's Bowen. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Pass to McGinnis. Here's Smits. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight. From outside the arc. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Robinson with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And the basket by Bowen. And now a 7-point Spurs lead.
So blessed with excellent court vision, especially for a wing player. Ginobili repeatedly finds the open man.
Here's Smits. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Here's Parker. Soft touch off the glass. Parker's got his second basket.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Oladipo's checked in for Indiana. 1:57 left in the opening quarter. To the wing on the left. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Louis Dampier.
Oladipo outside. They get it back. And that one is stuffed right through.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Pass to Ginobili. Over to the left wing. Here's Bowen. The Pacers pull it in. Here's McGinnis. From behind the arc. Here's Smits. And the shot is good off the backboard. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And San Antonio leads by 4.
Now, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Pass to McGinnis. Here's Smits. Here's McGinnis. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Knocked away. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The pull-up jumper. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. And this game is tied up now.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Bowen can't hit. Pass to Boosie. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Indiana Pacers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
Gas pedal time. Here are your Indiana Pacers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
They've got Victor Oladipo, and it's O'Neal in at the four-man position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Gervin with the bucket.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Here's Oladipo, and the layup is good off the glass. Oladipo's got his first 2 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Jermaine O'Neal. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Spurs with possession here. Leonard outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
Paul George, he's checked in for Oladipo. And the Spurs making a change here. And Leonard drops them both. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Daniels. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. George, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and try to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Daniels, that one's true.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Gervin. Out left to the wing. Here's Duncan. Doesn't go for him. George outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Takes the three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Here's Lewis. And he buries his first look.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Leonard finds some space. San Antonio again missing.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Granger. Picked it out of midair. To the left side wing. Here's Lewis. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Leonard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
Kawhi Leonard.
The first free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in. And Leonard drops them both. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
To the inside. A nice shot by Duncan.
Duncan just too good around the rim. That's a cakewalk for him.
Here's Lewis. Parker defending. Daniels misses.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Stripped away. Now here's Leonard. Guarded closely. Can't hit from in close. Leonard's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Person.
Walking foul called on Larry Keenan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Indiana Pacers. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. And a big finish by Robinson.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's George. San Antonio with a rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Gervin, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
O'Neal misses. Here's San Antonio now to the inside. Robinson gets the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Lewis. Takes a 13-footer. George's shot is good.
Paul George, too nice from that distance. Just gets up there with confidence and knocks that one down.
Here's Parker. He's off on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. George outside, right wing. Here's Daniels, and he slams it in one-handed.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's George. Here's Granger. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
This is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Here's Robinson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Spurs, David Robinson. At the line for two.
And both free throws good for Robinson. Here's Indiana. They trail by one. Pass to Daniels. Robinson with a steal. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pulls it in from the elbow. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And here are the Pacers now. Here's Lewis. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And the Pacers call time here.
Your base made stand team, everyone. Show them some love.
Robinson's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to Daniels. Robinson with a steal.
Pacers foul. Freddie Lewis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's O'Neal. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Leonard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Lewis.
Tim Duncan. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Indiana, Freddie Lewis.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Parker outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Spurs ball.
Here's Gervin. No good there. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Inside, Daniels. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
That shot's good by Parker.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's Duncan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And that's the unselfish play of Tim Duncan. Without much effort, he finds his open teammate for a good look and the bucket.
Here's Lewis.
8-second violation.
He has 7. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Parker outside. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Free T-shirt. Time for your Indiana Pace mates, everyone. Let's get excited.
Parker's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Pass to Daniels. Here's Lewis. Here's O'Neal. He shoots it. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. He's got 5.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Spurs ball.
San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Gervin. Down low. Here's Robinson.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Granger. Over Leonard. Shot's good by Granger.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
To the paint. Here's Leonard. And the layup falls.
Like Kawhi, and he knows when to be forceful, just using his muscle on the inside to get to his shot.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. The Spurs making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Shot from the inbound. That shot's good by Parker.
Tony Parker.
Parker's got 8.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Pass to George. And George with the jam.
Paul George taking it all the way up for the dunk.
And the Spurs with possession here. That shot's good by Parker.
Tony Parker.
And San Antonio leads by 2.
His quickness makes up for whatever he might lack in size. With his burst, he can get to the bucket with ease.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Spurs ball. Substitution on the court.
Goes up off the inbound. Ginobili, no good. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
San Antonio ball.
Now here's Parker. 10 points for him. San Antonio again missing. Now Oladipo to the middle. And he buries his first look.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Pass to Bowen. Back to Parker. And here's Aldridge. Here's Gilmore. The shake. Kicks it out to Parker. To the paint. 3 seconds left. And he lays it up and in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's McGinnis. Pass to Boosie. Stolen by Parker. Here's Bowen. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Oladipo. Here's Boosie. Over Aldridge. They get it back. McGinnis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
To the right side. Back to Aldridge. Pass to Bowen. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Spurs ball. Shooting for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Ginobili. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
He slithers off the screen roll. Great body control and tight handle. That is classic Ginobili.
Oladipo outside. Fires from deep. Aldridge pulls down the board. San Antonio leading. Here's Ginobili. Pass to Bowen.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
This one for 3. Ginobili, no good. .151 left in the first quarter. Here's McGinnis. He's covered by Aldridge. Here's Boosie. Here's McGinnis. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah. No doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
Off the inbound pass. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Well, how about that? LaMarcus still with that size can go up and power it through.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, the tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
Well, Oladipo says, I got this. Victor's a great two-way player, showing it off right there.
Out to the right wing. Aldridge, right side. Out to the right wing. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Aldridge has got 5.
Well, LaMarcus is so good with those feet right there. Excellent there in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Puts up a 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. To the left wing. Here's Smits. Rebounded by the Spurs. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Fans your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So it's the Pacers now on the court for San Antonio here in the second. Here's George, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 6.
Well, Paul George, understanding more and more his role on the offensive end of the floor here, knows what kind of shots to take, and that's a good one there.
Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Pass to Gervin, down low. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's O'Neal. That shot is off, and San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Pacers foul.
The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Pass to Daniels. Basket's good. And Indiana leads by 2. Here's Parker. 10 points for him. Here's Gervin. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Person. George, right side. Here's Lewis. Parker defending. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Now here's Parker. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Daniels.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. They get it again. That shot is good by O'Neal. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Let them hear you.
San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Gervin. Leonard on the wing. Got a piece of it. Oh, George with a steal. Up the floor. Here's O'Neal. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Tim Duncan. Second personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Duncan. Back to Parker. Here's Robinson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Daniels. He has 6. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And he lobs it up top.
Well, the defense not respecting the Hall of Famer on that play. He was hoping they were going to give him some room. They did, and they paid for it.
Pass to Daniels. Now here's George. Here's Granger. Leonard defending. Back to George. Beyond the arc. Leonard pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gervin, no good. Indiana leading. Here's George. And some very quick points for him on that possession. George has got 6 points in the quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Daniels. Second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And both free throws good for Robinson. So it's the Pacers now. Kicks it to George. From deep. Doesn't go for him. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Leonard outside. Pure from three-point range.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Pass to Gervin. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. 6 points for him. Indiana calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Show some love and clap your hands. Here they are, your Indiana Pacemen.
George with it. 10 points for him.
Great show. Let's thank them, everyone.
Pass to Daniels. Robinson with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Gervin. Here's the second effort.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Spurs.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Indiana with it. George, right side. Launches it. The rebound by Duncan. And here are the Spurs now. They're on an 11-2 run. Leonard. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And San Antonio leads by 2. And the Pacers with possession here. Inside. Denied by Leonard.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for O'Neal.
Fourth team foul. Onto the court for the Pacers.
Parker finds Robinson to the wing, right side. Here's Duncan. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Well, a good-looking mid-range shot from Tim Duncan. The veteran continues to find ways to score.
George outside. Pass to Daniels. 13 feet out. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second-chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Lewis. Parker defending. That shot is good, Lewis.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And it's good for 2. Leonard's got 11.
And that's usually a solid strategy. Get the ball into Leonard's capable, large hands and let him go to work.
That one doesn't drop. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Pass to Robinson. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Back to George. To the wing on the left. Leonard pulls down the board. San Antonio leading. To the inside. That shot's good by Parker. 12 points for him.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Sabonis. Robinson with a steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. Parker, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure don't want him taking that kind of shot. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Back to Parker. Here's Keenan. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The open shot by Parker. The shot off that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Granger. 7 points in the game. To the middle. Rebound San Antonio. Robinson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Indiana foul. Freddie Lewis. Second personal foul.
And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
At the line for the Spurs.
Both shots good from the stripe. Indiana trailing here. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Aldridge outside. Parker outside. 4-3. He drops it from range. Parker's got 7 points for the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Keenan. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The 3 from Aldridge. Indiana on offense. 4-point game. Out left to the wing. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Out to the wing. High arcing shot. Parker, no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
He buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And here's Aldridge. 5 points in the game. Here's Ginobili. Pacers with a rebound. A minute 15 left in the second quarter. Here's Smits. McGinnis. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Ginobili gets the bucket.
Just a great catch-and-shoot player. Ginobili is so good at losing the defender and carving out just enough space to get off a clean shot.
Here's Boosie. Pass to McGinnis. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Ginobili. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. In transition, here come the Pacers.
Oladipo pounced on the steal. Quick instincts on the defensive end.
San Antonio trailing here. With some arc. That one's good for 2. Pass to Smits. Inside. Here's McGinnis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 6. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Pacers. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after half.
The Spurs 70.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And that should do it with the second half about to be.
Gas pedal time. Here are your Indiana Pacers.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Lewis. We've got Paul George. And it's Daniels in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana. George. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Well, Paul George can play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
Parker outside. Rebounded by Daniels. Indiana leading to the paint. Here's O'Neal. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Pacers.
Both good from the line that time.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Pass to Gervin. Fires, high post. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Lewis. And no good. Excellent D there from Parker. To the inside. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Here's Granger, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Indiana, Danny Granger, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. And here are the Spurs now. They trail by 6. Here's Parker. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Robinson gets the bucket.
David
Robinson's got 22 points. Pass to Granger. Shoots from 14. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Gervin. And here's Leonard. Three-pointer. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. Pass to George. And the layup is good off the glass. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Over to the wing. Here's Granger. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
From 15 feet away, here's Robinson, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. He's got 24.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 15. O'Neal's got most of his shots to fall. He's 6 of 9. Oh, they get a hand on it. George left side. From 7 feet away. Another one falls for Indiana.
Paul George can be dangerous out in transition. Great job finishing there.
Here's Parker. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, nice D from George. Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now it's an 11-point Pacer lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
A nice shot by Duncan.
Well, there's no question of D respecting Timmy on that play, but he still finds a way to get it done. There's just no defense sometimes for a player that is that gifted.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Robinson. 13 points in the game. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
George hits them both. San Antonio with the ball. 9-point game to the middle. Here's Robinson. Soft touch off the glass. Robinson's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Daniels. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Granger. Here's George. Again, Indiana.
It's a reliable offensive option right there. Shooting with consistency as Paul George can get you from a number of spots.
Here's Duncan. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Leonard. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Daniels, that one's true.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
San Antonio calls timeout. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, this guy is torching them. And so far, their defense hasn't responded.
For your Pacers youth dance team.
So both teams changing it up here. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Silas. Here's Bowen. Now here's Robinson. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Robinson's got 28 points for the game.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. O'Neal misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Artis Gilmore.
Now here's Oladipo, guarded closely. Pass to O'Neal. Takes the three. The shot by Oladipo, no good. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 7. Here's Gilmore. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Silas. Hits the target from 18 feet.
James Silas.
And it's Indiana's ball. They've led by as many as 11. And George with the jam.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Pass to Silas. Over to the left wing. Bowen. It's rebounded by George. George has got 5 rebounds in the game. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
The defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
Here's Duncan.
Indiana.
Give him 8.
Jermaine O'Neal.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
He's guarded by Oladipo. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Give him 8.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Oladipo, shot's good.
Oladipo so strong and scoring, even with the D, kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
Here's Duncan. Rebounded by Daniels. Indiana leading. Oladipo outside from 8 feet. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And for a 2-guard, Oladipo has some great vision, a very good passer, and a nice find there.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here.
Second team foul.
Ooh, poked away.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Elliott. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Silas. The offensive rebound. Pass to Duncan. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's McGinnis. Banked it in off the glass. And Indiana leads by 13.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw
For
strike.
the Spurs.
So he gets them both. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Pass to Boosie. Here's Pecer. And he gets the bucket.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pacers foul. Chuck
And to look
Pecer.
at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Well, look at this. I mean, points off turnovers. So aggressive, forcing the other team to make mistakes, and it's really paid off.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:19 left in the third quarter. To the right side. Takes a 3. Pecer's shot is good. 7 points in the game.
Well, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Pass to Ginobili. Tipped. Second chance effort. Here's Duncan. It's intercepted. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Here's Smits. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And it's Elliott missing.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Got it.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
San Antonio foul. Sean Elliott.
And he knocks down the first one.
Fourth team foul.
Good on both. Five ticks left in the third quarter. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Indiana. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Gervin. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Parker passes to Robinson. Here's Keenan. Pass to Parker. It's deflected. Here's Lewis. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the inside. Here's Leonard. Deflected. Here's Granger. Robinson defending. Here's Granger. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Parker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the
First
Spurs,
free throw is good.
Tony Parker. taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Indiana on offense. Pass to Smits. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Parker inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Parker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
The quick look, no good that time.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Tony Parker.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Lewis. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to Gervin. And he jams it home with authority.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's Lewis. Parker defending. And the shot goes in. And Indiana leads by 20. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Pacers foul. Freddie Lewis. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Keenan. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Spurs, Larry Keenan.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Inside. Here's Daniels. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board, and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Back to Parker. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Pass to Daniels. Shoots over Robinson.
Pacers foul. Jermaine O'Neal. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Parker. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Pass to Granger. Over Leonard. Shot's good by Granger.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Lewis. Parker defending. O'Neal. Robinson with a steal. Leonard left side. Here's Parker. He can't hit that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Daniels. Oh, powered down with both hands.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
Here's Granger. Leonard defending. Shot's good by Granger.
I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And he makes a first.
Shooting for San Antonio, Tony Parker.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
The ball's knocked loose. Here's George. Daniels. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Now here's Parker. And the layup is good. Parker's got 14 points now in the second half.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Pass to Daniels. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 20 points for him.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's O'Neal. George for 3. Sinks the tray. George has got 27 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Clock at 6 from 18 feet away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
And when your 7-footer, like Tim Duncan is knocking down jumpers off of passes like that there, it is devastating to the defense.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Mel Daniels. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. A line change here for San Antonio. And so he hits both. And so it's San Antonio with it. Tipped away. Down low. It's good.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Silas. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Team foul. Shooting for San Antonio.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Boosie. Out to Oladipo. Pass to Daniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 24.
And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
It's Oladipo with a drive. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Elliott. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Daniels. And the bucket is good.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Aldridge outside.
Pacers foul. Bob Nedelicki. First personal foul.
And that one falls for Aldridge. The Pacers making a switch here. Sabonis checked in. The Spurs making a switch here. And so Aldridge nails them both. Here's Boosie. Here's Oladipo. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Poke loose. To the paint. Aldridge pulls down the board. He can't get it to go.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Indiana again missing. Here's Silas. That one goes. Count it.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
It's good.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Pass to Aldridge. Here's Elliott, right wing. Here's Gilmore. He's guarded by Sabonis. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
That shot, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Assist from LaMarcus
A minute
Aldridge.
42 left to play in the fourth. The three is up. The rebound by the Spurs.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Silas. He got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. And yep, it's
James
good.
Silas.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Sabonis. That shot missing. Sabonis has gone 1 for 3 on the night. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the
LaMarcus
putback.
Aldridge.
Yeah, you stand next to LaMarcus Aldridge, that 6'11" frame, he's so big. That helped to keep that possession alive, and then he finished it off.
Sabonis with it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And Indiana leads by 21.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Down low. Kicks it out to Aldridge. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for San Antonio, LaMarcus Aldridge.
First one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Aldridge nails them both. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Boosie. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Howard down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Number 14. At the point guard position, number 2, Lindsey Allen. The other guard, number 1, Diamond Miller. Starting at small forward, number 21, Kayla McBride. At the other forward position, number 24, Nafisa Collier.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Dallas Wings going up against the Minnesota Lynx. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Sports and Brian Banafitemi. Well, in recent drafts, have you seen any steals, players maybe taken after the first round that stick out to you?
Marina Mabry, she went in the second round back in 2019, and she turned out to be a knockdown shooter. Every single team wants players who knock down threes.
And from the 2018 second round, Maisha Hines-Allen has been fantastic. A big who can shoot it. She's finished top 10 in scoring for a season before, and just really incredible value outside the first round.
Now here's McBride. And Agunbowale picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
First personal foul, teams first.
Here's McBride.
First team foul.
That three off the mark.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looks good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Here's Sabali. Up top, Dangerfield. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Intelligent ball movement from Satu Sabali. Gets the ball to her wide-open teammate.
Pass to Allen. Back to McBride. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Clock at 6. McCowan with the rebound.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Pass to Dangerfield. Back to McCowan. Good, and the assist goes to Crystal Dangerfield.
The type of player who'd rather get an assist than a hoop. Dangerfield with a sweet feet.
Looking to end the run. McBride misses. Here's Dangerfield. Left side, Sabali. The kick out to Agunbowale. They get it again. McCowan. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
What an absolute force McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
And the foul called on Crystal Dangerfield. That's her first foul.
Teams first. Second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Sabali controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love the effort and energy Sabali brings to the boards. Great second chance effort there.
Minnesota trailing to the paint. And the basket by Collier.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron. Well, it's really hard to pick the best Lynx team in their franchise history, but I think I have to say 2017. They led the league in offensive and defensive rating. They went 27-7, and oh yeah, by the way, they won a title.
And that was the Mobile One drive, low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and it's finishes like that which have helped them build the lead here in the first half.
McBride with the ball. Picked up by Sabali. And the basket by McBride. And beyond the numbers for the 2017 Lynx, the roster was just unreal.
Oh, you look at that roster. I mean, you have multiple Hall of Famers, defense anchored by Sylvia Fowles, one of the best defensive players ever. An offense that was efficient. That 2017 Minnesota team had it all. I think they're in the conversation for best WNBA team ever.
Well, at 6'7", Tierra McCowan certainly makes the most of her frame. In each of her first 3 years in the league, McCowan led the league in offensive rebounds.
Minnesota calls a timeout. And McCowan grabbing those offensive boards. What a luxury that is, really, for any team.
So when you have someone like McCowan, you can turn misses into makes. Get those bonus second chance points. Just the threat of McCowan on the O boards, it also collapses the D, and that opens up things for others.
That was amazing. Let's hear it for your Minnesota answers.
Pass to Allen. Back to McBride. Five to shoot. Goes up again. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. Dallas in the lead. Now McCowan. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Miller. And she banks in the layup.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller defender on her and took it straight to the bucket for the easy two.
Ogunbowale lays it up and banks it in.
Just like all the best guards, the elite guards in the world, Arike Ogunbowale finds ways to score inside.
Now here's McBride. Kayla McBride with another miss. Outside, Sabali. Pass to Dangerfield. Three-pointer. No good that time. Here's McCowan. Up and in for basket number 4, and that makes her 4 for 5.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Shoots a three. It's rebounded by Sabali. And it's the Wings ball. 10-point lead. Tierra McCowan, high post. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach. Pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim. And they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
Now here's Ogunbowale. And again, Tierra McCowan.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started.
Timeout.
I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Well, Tim, over the last couple of drafts, we've seen first-round picks fail to make teams.
Well, the reality is there are just so many spots in this league, and getting onto a roster is incredibly competitive. I mean, some teams, they can't afford to give a place to a future star.
Yeah, most teams need players who can help right now. So the idea of developing someone over a few years, it just doesn't happen a lot. And that can make things difficult on the rookies.
Stolen away. Right outside. The offensive rebound. Collier tries again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
No one will ever question the motor of Collier. Second chance points are very valuable in this league.
Allen with the steal. Ogunbowale with the steal. Pass to Dangerfield. Back to Ogunbowale. Fires from the corner. Here's Sabali. And she battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
What a difficult make from Sabali. This is why she went second overall. This is why she's an elite offensive talent. Getting the hoops when it's not easy.
Now here's Collier. She has 6. Shot clock at 6. That one falls.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Here's Ogunbowale. And she converts the layup.
Now these teams, they don't look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do. A double-digit lead, and we're still in the first? Ouch.
Brian, I hope this one gets closer. Jeez.
Now here's Allen. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Sabali. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Agumbawale.
This is one of the areas where Sabali's improved since first entering the league. She's able to hit that shot and help space the floor.
Here's Allen. Now here's Collier. Tries again. Some solid defense from Satu Sabali. It's Burton. She's covered by Allen. Outside Sabali. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
Check out Sabali on the catch and shoot right there. No hesitation at all. Completely focused on the basket, and that's how you have to be.
Here's Carlton. To halt the run. He can't get it to go. And Dallas the other way now. Pass to Agumbawale. Howard takes the three. And Satu Sabali again.
Well, because of her versatility, Satu Sabali can give this team whatever it needs. Tonight, it's been about the points.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Collier. Misses off the right iron. Here's Natasha Howard for three. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Miller. The shot will not fall. And Dallas the other way now. And here's Burton. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
It's been all wings. Outside Sabali. It's good for her 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
Clearly, Sabali not shy about a little physicality. Goes right through the contact.
Pass to Allen. Collier, guarded by Sabali. They need this. And Collier with the layup.
Looking real comfortable attacking around the rim. If you give Collier the rock anywhere near the basket, she's not going to disappoint.
It's Burton. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. Shoots over Allen. Here's Sabali. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line. So both teams making some changes here.
In college, Satu Sabali showed a lot of promise as a top talent. Ended up going 2nd overall in the 2020 draft.
Pass to Milic. Angsler. Miller. Brown grabs the board. Now Burton. Here's Sabali. And it's good off the glass.
Despite her young age, Sabali has some old-school characteristics to her game, using the mid-range J.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Wings out in front, running away with it. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And the Wings have been really rolling along here, haven't they?
I love the hustle they're showing here in the first.
It's showing up on the scoreboard, too. A lot of second chance points. And as you said, it's due to their hustle.
It's Burton. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Drills it from outside.
Jasmine.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
Pass to Engstler. The three. The rebound by the Wings.
You know, Emily Engstler does a little bit of everything for this team. She is a double-double threat, but she can also chip in with steals and blocks.
McCowan inside. Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. And that's a scorching 86%.
I mean, come on. You think a little tap is going to stop McCowan? No way. She's just too tough.
Well, in today's WNBA, teams really want players like Emily Engstler.
And that's why Indiana made her a top 5 pick. Engstler has great size, can shoot. You can really play her anywhere from the 2 to the 4, just a flexible player. And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
Here's Sabali, and she lays it straight in.
A mix of finesse and length gets Sabali the inside shot. Such a skillful player.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive, and it's well worth a second look.
So with the lead that they've built, you might think they'd start to settle, but they're still going hard at the rack. Nice fast break that time around.
And how about the power finish at the end of it?
Yeah, rim rocker.
Dallas foul. Veronica Burton. First personal foul, teams first. First team foul.
Up top, Engstler. Inside, Milic. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and he'll go to the line.
Tierra McCowan.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. In the WNBA, free agency has become much more important over the last few years.
Yeah, Blake, I mean, take Candace Parker's move from LA to Chicago. She signed with the Sky in 2021, and Candace was key in Chicago winning their first ever WNBA championship. We are seeing, over the last couple of years, as you said, more impact signings.
And that's great for the league because the offseason has just become so interesting. And I like to see star players getting to choose where they go. It makes the league really exciting.
Jump ball called.
And here are the Lynx now. Back to McBride. 6 to shoot. Plenty of space. Banham, no good.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play. Both teams will make substitutions.
The 2010s, a very eventful decade for this Dallas franchise. At the start of the 2010s, they had just moved from Detroit to Tulsa. Then they moved again from Tulsa to Dallas in 2016.
Pass to McBride. Allen. Knocks it loose. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here.
Checking in from Minnesota, Nafisa Collier.
For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by. And for this Wings organization, unfortunately, they struggled in the 2010s.
Yeah, just one season with a winning record, but now that they've settled in the Big D, they are much more comfortable in Texas. So I expect the 2020s to be much more fruitful for the Wings.
Now here's Allen. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away. It's stolen by McCowan. Howard, that's good.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Pass to Kuia. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
Great to see Howard find her wide open teammate. She continues to develop her ability to make plays.
And that one's good. Collier.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
To the middle. Here's McCowan. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, it's about more than the impressive size of McCowan. She's also got great touch, and she's showing it tonight.
Pass to Banham. Now here's Allen. McBride outside. Here's Banham. The three is up. And no good. It's Burton. 5 points in the game. Kuia. The putback. It's good on the putback.
She was on a mission down there, and she wouldn't stop pursuing the ball until she got it up and through the rim. Well done.
McBride outside. Drops in the tray.
With the smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Now here's Howard. Offensive rebound. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Everyone grab a plate. Second chance buckets, they can make a big difference.
Pass to Allen. And here's Banham. Down low. Now here's Collier. Jones with the rebound.
No getting around the fact that that's a shot she has to knock down.
Pass to McCowan. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. The Lynx go the other way with it. Here's Allen. And here's Banham. McCowan with the rebound.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Howard gets the bucket.
Well, you used to not even guard Howard beyond the arc. But guess what? In the 2018 playoffs with Seattle, winning the championship, she shot 50% from three-point range. A huge addition to her skill set.
It's been all wings. Pass to McCowan. And the layup's good off the glass.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you and some nice touch.
Miller, guarded now by Agumbawale. Miller, Mr. Ball meets Mr. Basket for a fifth happy pairing of the game. She's 5 for 9. Pass to Agumbawale, and here's McCowan. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
Now here's Collier. Knocked loose. Tries yet again. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Crystal Dangerfield from deep. Rebounded by McBride. Here's Minnesota. Here's Allen. Good D by Natasha Howard. McCowan. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
McBride outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Big time putback. What a great motor she has.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder than her.
And night in and night out, this is the kind of effort level she gives you.
3 points.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Now here's Allen. Guarded closely. And her third shot of the night, no good. 0 for 3. Now here's Kuia. Here's Dangerfield outside. They get it back. Goes back up. McCowan lays it in.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Miller, guarded now by Agunbowale. And they pick up 2.
Miller.
Dallas with the ball. Dangerfield outside. Puts up a 3. In it goes. That's her third bucket. And she's missed 5 so far.
Hitting from deep, Dangerfield never shy about letting it fly.
McBride outside. Now here's Allen, guarded by Dangerfield. Miller tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Dangerfield outside. Pass to McCowan. And McCowan gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for her.
Terrific defensive play. Cut her off, squared up. Nice play.
Yeah, and that's showing some toughness on defense. Getting physical, sticking her nose in there, and making a play.
Angsler, guarded by Dangerfield. That's in, and she's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Great vision from the very unselfish Emily Angsler. She is really all about the team.
And that one's
Number
good.
20.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Picked her clean. Here's Agunbowale. And there are the Wings with another bucket.
Not quitting on the play. Arike loves finding ways to finish on aggressive coverage.
Miller, guarded now by Agunbowale. And the foul is called. She intentionally grabbed her there for some reason.
And maybe she was trying to slow the pace down. I don't know. Strange move one way or the other.
Miller buries the long-range jumper. Outside Agunbowale. Pass to Dickey. The tray. And again, it's the Wings from deep.
Good recognition from Agunbowale. She's more than capable of understanding when her teammates are wide open.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Wings opening a huge gap. And time now for the halftime. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. McCowan with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Quite simply, she's been terrific. This is just what they need from her.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
McBride outside. Collier right side. Pass to Allen. Miller. No good from outside. Dallas with the ball.
Well, talking about the dynasty days, the Minnesota Lynx, one of the keys to their great run in the 2010s, trading for Sylvia Fowles in 2015.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even with the game well in control, they're still going right at the rim. I love that mentality. That's just what should happen off the field. Get it immediately into transition.
And that's the perfect time to do it. Those few seconds right after the turnover, there's no time for the defense to get organized.
Absolutely, and well executed on the break.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. During her time with Minnesota, Sylvia Fowles won every award.
Yeah, MVP, Finals MVP, a couple Defensive Player of the Year trophies. What didn't she win? But of course, most importantly, it was multiple championships. That 2015 trade sending Fowles to Minnesota, it changed the history of the league.
McBride, guarded by Howard. McBride with the ball. Howard's there. Pass to Allen. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Wings. Outside, Agunbowale. From deep, Satu Sabali. Dallas gets it back. She gets it in there.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Miller, guarded now by Agunbowale.
Is it just me, or does it feel like she's gotten every rebound in this game?
No, it's not just you. And look, a 20-plus rebounding game just isn't something we get to see very often.
We just sit back and enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
Pecer Collier led the league in minutes during each of her first 2 seasons in the league. I mean, pretty much unheard of for a rookie, for a young player.
And that's good as she hits both shots. And Collier is just someone you can't afford to keep on the bench.
Well, Nafisa has such a diverse skill set. I mean, just look at 2020 when she ranked top 3 in steals and rebounding, top 10 in blocks and baskets made. I mean, you name it, and Collier can do it.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Back to McBride. From the yard. Satu Sabali comes up with the board. Out to the wing. Here's Dangerfield outside. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Pass to Allen. Collier. And she drops in the layup off glass.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Now here is McCowan. She's guarded closely. Makes it off the glass.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
McBride outside. Up top, Allen. McBride, guarded by Howard. McBride with the ball. Howard's there. From 12 feet out. The second chance effort. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Here's Agunbowale. The shot comes out. And Minnesota the other way now. And now the Lynx fast break. Tries from 10. Rejected by Natasha Howard. Miller, guarded by Sabali. Miller. Good D by Natasha Howard.
Looks like she used up all her makes in the last quarter because nothing is going her way since the horn.
And here are the Lynx now. Here's Collier. McCowan with the rebound.
I'm marking that one down. I mean, it's going to be a long time until we see her miss another one like that.
Out to the left wing. Outside Agunbowale. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Minnesota ball. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Collier. McBride. And here's Banham. Shoots over Dangerfield. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Pass to McCowan. Stolen. Here's McBride. Buries it down low.
Yeah, that's the art of the fast break. And it's McBride's willingness to get baskets in any way, shape, or form that allow her to be so successful on plays like that. She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
McBride, guarded by Howard, to the inside. Collier. Sabally with the block.
No way. The 6'4" length to Sabally, plus her quickness, make her a candidate to reject loads of shots.
Dallas foul.
And this is her second trip to the line in the game.
First personal foul.
And she makes the first.
Well, the Wings have been in Dallas since 2016, but before that, they had two other stops as a franchise. Joining the league in 1998 in Detroit, and then a move to Tulsa in 2010.
Going back to when the Wings were in Detroit, they had so much success.
Winning 3 titles in Motown, just like the bad boy Pistons of the late 80s and early 90s, their hallmark was tough defense, taking on the identity of their city.
McCowan, no good. Here's Carlton, guarded by Howard. Carlton's shot is off.
Solid job by the defense to get in her way as she was going up to the rim.
From the left block. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, teams first.
Now that we're a couple years out of the 2010s, one thing is very clear. The Minnesota Lynx were the team of the decade.
The Lynx dominated the last decade, winning 4 championships.
6 finals appearances in total. And remember, before winning the lottery and getting the #1 pick in 2011, Minnesota had missed 6 straight playoffs. So sometimes to turn that franchise around, you just need a little bit of luck. That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
With a laundry list of moves in her arsenal, Collier can pick and choose how she wants to beat defenders.
Pass to McCowan. And the shot goes in.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Now Banham. Here's Milic. They shoot again. Fires from deep. Good on the triple.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage.
Here's the Wings with the ball. Pass to Brown. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. And this is her first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
Always great to see bigs who can hit from the charity stripe, and Brown definitely fits that mold.
Offensive board. Banham's shot is good.
Rachel Banham, 2 points.
It's Burton. She's got 5. And stolen by Collier. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Pass to Jones. From past the arc. Poked loose.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over to the left wing. Angsler with it. From 12 feet out. She's off on that one. Here's the Wings with the ball. Inside, Jones. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Not much of a distributor, but Brown's feel for the game is strong enough to help her spot open teammates.
Here's Carlton. Minnesota gets it back.
Nice job on the offensive glass. Got to let them work the clock even more.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Lynx ball. Checking in for Minnesota, Trailer.
Pass to Angsler. Here's Banham. Takes the three. The shot that time not on target. Brown with it. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Goes to Minnesota.
Pass to Milic. Another shot. Carlton gets the bucket.
Every once in a while, she shows us some great moves around the hoop.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation.
Goes to Minnesota.
Off the inbound. The rebound by the Wings. Here's Jones. He has 5. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
The ball goes to Minnesota. Now into the lineup for Dallas, Awakuia.
And here are the Lynx now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Angsler. To the paint. And she makes that one.
Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
Emily Engstler.
And here's Burton. Launches a 3. And Carlton pulls it down. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Wings out in front.
The Dallas Wings, 122.
And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Well, she's always the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are her bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When she's running the show, she makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Milic, shot is good.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Now that is nice. Glad we got a chance to check out that sweet drive one more time.
Really made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Angsler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you love the combination of skill and power that Angsler brings to the court.
Pass to Brown. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
And here's Angsler. Banham. Now Carlton. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit it from 12 feet. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Dickey. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Hitting the boards hard, using her length. Kuia putting in some second chance points.
Pass to Banham. Down low. Carlton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Was not phased at all by the bigger defender on her. And in the low block, I thought she might be a little phased.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be her comfort zone. But hey, she looked pretty comfortable right there, didn't she?
Here's Banham. Angsler. Shot clock at 5. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's easy to get spoiled watching her play the game of basketball, but I would advise you to not take this for granted. She makes these plays look so simple.
Here's Dickey. Buries it from three-point range.
Jasmine Dickey.
I like the assist. She knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be placed.
Team's foul. Jasmine Dickey. First personal foul, team's first. First team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
The lineup for Dallas.
Snatched away. And now the Wings fast break. Count that one.
Number 20.
Quick hands in the steal, quick feet on the break.
And that's a silly error there. Coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense.
It's just giving them 3 points.
Pass to Milic. Banham. Here's Engsler. And the Lynx miss again. To the middle. Here's Burton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
What an alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Pass to Engsler. Banham. To end the run. That shot off.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Milic grabs the miss. Now the Lynx with it. And the call will be against Brown. That's her first foul.
First personal foul, team's first. Second team foul.
So the Lynx now. Pass to Engsler.
14.
Banham. Clock at 6. Faked in off the glass.
I like the move she made to come free, give herself a clear lane to the hoop.
Now Burton. Here's Jones. From deep. And the 3 ball is good.
And they are just killing them with the 3-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
Takes the 13-footer. That shot off.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
Shoots. Burton can't hit. Here's Minnesota. Shoots the 3. Rachel Banham, and that's good.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 ball right there. The defense was in position to block her path to the hoop if she took it inside. Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Pass to Banham. Now here's Engsler.
And they're 1 away from being in the penalty.
They're going to have to be cautious from now on because the next one puts them on the line.
Those free throws can really add up.
Checking in from Minnesota.
Off the inbound. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
And the basket by Brown.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
Pass to Engsler. Here's the 3. Minnesota the rebound.
You know, their offensive rebound, it's been a big story today. And even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
And it's the Wings ball. Here's Jones. Here's Brown. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And the free throw, no good.
Well, when Dallas traded away Skylar Diggins-Smith, one thing became very clear. This was Arike Ogunbowale's team, and boy, has she ever stepped up as the face of the franchise.
Here's Dickey. Covered by Collier. The teardrop falls in.
Look at the soft touch, just a gentle little teardrop.
Agunbowale, a steal in the 2019 draft, going 5th overall.
A Rookie of the Year in that 2019 campaign, a first-team All-WNBA selection during her second year in 2020. Enrique winning a scoring title in that Wubble season, solidifying herself as the leader of the Dallas Wings. They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Guarding her in the perimeter, it might not be a priority for them right now, but it will be if she keeps hitting those.
Pass to Burton. Brown. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Second personal
It's going to be on Nafisa Collier.
Second team foul.
With the willingness to bang and bump down low,
At the line
Brown
for the
is
Wings.
sometimes impossible to contain.
And so she makes both from the line.
From 2011 to 2017, the Minnesota Lynx went on the best extended run in WNBA history, reaching the finals 6 of 7 seasons, winning 4 titles.
But they recover it.
That's how to bang down low. Her hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Pass to Banham. And here's Enksler. 4 on the shot clock. Doesn't go for her. So Dallas will take it the other way. And the Lynx going on that incredible run. Brian, will we ever see a stretch like that again?
I really don't think so, Blake, because there's just so much parity in the league nowadays. And to me, that makes that Minnesota stretch even more impressive.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Wings foul. Jasmine Dickey. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Now here's Enksler. 6 to shoot. For 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They'll turn it over.
The ball goes to Dallas.
And here's Burton. Here's Kuia. Pass to Dickey. Kuia. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And that one misses.
The 2nd overall pick in the 2021 draft. Awak Korea, and she is a special talent.
Here's Collier. Rebound Dallas.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Kuia, covered by Collier. Here's Jones. Banham with the rebound.
That's the shot she had to take.
No question, the decision was good, just didn't execute.
Pass to Enksler. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota gets it back.
They get it back again. How many offensive rebounds have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And it's the Wings ball. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with the effort, the result, the outcome. Great night.
W is a W. And the basket by Brown.
Backed by a strong body frame, Brown has no problem with the occasional contact finish.
Now Banham. And so it's Dallas easily grabbing this one. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about. They never got it.
Yeah, I mean, they rolled this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.